Freddy's 2. It's been like December since I played. Oh no, it's been like November. What am I talking about? It's been like November since I played Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I am extremely behind on the series, and I gotta get my game on. So yeah, I am back today for more Five Nights at Freddy's. And yeah, we're gonna get started here. So last time, from what I remember, stupidly I accidentally pressed the home button on my phone, and I exited out the game. And thanks to the power boost that YouTube kindly was able to give me, not loan, it's permanently, I'm able to record my videos more than just 14-minute limit. So the 14-minute limit, you guys can just forget about it. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, now that I have that, I'm able to record longer videos. Unless you guys are ready to nothing. But anyways, I'm just stalling. Let's see what's going to happen this time in Five Nights at Freddy's. And the year is currently 1987. The day is like September. It's like September something. Let's just say that. It's gonna be like September. I got no idea. Whatever. We're gonna get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so it's currently 12. I'm checking my watch right now. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see what might happen this time. Foxy, I'm gonna need you to go now. I promise you'll be repaired first thing tomorrow morning if I can get the chance. Come on, go, 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 go. Shoot, shoot. Mango, are you traveling to the vents now? If you are, I can't let you do that. Wait, actually, you can if you want to. I respect you since you are quite bulky. I do respect you quite a lot. Foxy, 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 okay. Foxy, come on. Are you seriously doing this to me? Your first mate? Mango? Shoot. Shoot.
Hello?
Baby, now's not a good time. Shoot. Shoot. Yay! Woo! Thanks, Foxy. Anyways, guys, as I was saying before, if East Coast Boom did have his channel, well, I'm pretty sure he did. If he was hired by Scott to voice act for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I think it would have been amazing. Foxy, not again. Not again. Foxy, not again. Come on. Not again. Mike, you can stop talking now. People trying to make a buck, you know. Our guard during the day has reported nothing that he's gonna watch them open until close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow. Thank God Mike stopped talking. Because it's actually not a good time for him to talk. Foxy, I need you to go. Come on. Come on. You helped me out yesterday. Come on. You helped me out today. Just a little bit. Come on, Foxy. I'm repairing you. Come on. Foxy, did you go? Did you decide to actually listen to me? Would you, Bonnie? Come on, let's be reasonable. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. Bonnie, are you mad at me? Bonnie? Bonnie? Are you mad at me, Bonnie? I don't want you to be mad at me. Foxy! Why? Are you kidding me? Ah, Foxy, why? I'm sorry. I know you're mad at me because I tried to flash the light in your face. I didn't mean to do it, but you wouldn't leave. Oh, man, Foxy. Damn it. Well, so I died. I actually died for the first time. Man, Foxy, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have flashed the light in your eyes. Sorry. But I had to. I had no choice. Okay, guys. In real life, since I died, I got sent back to the present day, which it is February something 2017. Since I have this device that's like installed on my computer, and I rigged up a headset, kind of like a virtual reality device, and it kind of rigs time as well. It's kind of like it's kind of like, let's just say it's like an extreme version of virtual reality. Let's just say that. And I use this device every time I play Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's like if I'm actually there. Like, it's nothing like the VR or anything like that, but it's like something else. Alright guys, I'm not gonna end the video just yet here, since I want to talk about a couple of things. But I am, anyways, I am actually going to talk about a couple of things, such as like the timeline and stuff, like how I think it will go, based on the information that was given to us from sister location. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little jump cut, and I am going to start talking about what I'm thinking is happening in the Five Nights timeline. Even though Scott said that sister location was a supposed spin-off, I actually think it has something to do with canon, since it did explain a bit more about Purple Guy, about Afton. It did explain a bit more about my nemesis, like how he became the Purple Guy. So I'm gonna very quickly do a little jump cut, and I'll be right back. So I'll see you in like 2 seconds. Alright, see you later. Okay guys, so very quick, what I wanted to talk about is basically the timeline of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. So based on the information that Scott has gave us in sister location, even though I haven't played it yet, Spidey Geek loaned me information saying that a lot of information about the Purple Guy, like how he came to be, has been given in the 8-bit style of minigames that Scott has usually preferred. Now, so far from what I'm thinking of, Marco, aka Spidey Geek, which you guys know by now, he did mention that, this guide thing, I don't really know much about it. He says it's called Hand Unit. I won't know for sure until I actually play the game, which I will in time once it pops up in the correct slot. But anyways, so basically, he said that it did mention the closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, like for good. And when it actually did close for good was around the time during Five Nights at Freddy's 1. So basically in the timeline, what I'm thinking is that Five Nights at Freddy's sister location came after Five Nights at Freddy's 1, like perhaps like a couple months later. Since it did mention Hand Unit, supposedly this is what Marco sounds like. Due to the successful and unfortunate closing at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. That's my imitation, because I heard a small voice clip just of that one saying. So based on what that AI says, it says that because of the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's, like when it closed for good, now I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, here we go. They decided to throw in another round of children's entertainment, and that's where sister location comes in. So I'm guessing that this is how the timeline goes. It goes Five Nights at Freddy's 4, when Fredbear's Family Diner was around, when Golden Freddy's restaurant was around. He was there with Spring Bonnie, and Purple Guy was basically just a normal security guard, I'm guessing, since according to the cutscene on Five Nights at Freddy's 4, he's putting someone inside the Spring Bonnie suit. Now, based on that information, I'm sorry, I'm gonna remove something. Sorry.
Sorry about that sound. That wasn't part of the computer. But anyways, again. So I'm guessing that the purple guy was just a normal guy who worked there, and people are having rumors that the crying child is in fact the son of purple guy, and it has been confirmed that his name is William Afton. And according to a cutscene that Spidey has gladly able to show me at the beginning of the game, at the end of the cutscene they mentioned purple guy's name, Afton, Mr. Afton, who his first name is William. So if the rumors are true that the crying child is in fact the purple guy's son, so this is what I basically think that has happened. I'm guessing after Five Nights at Freddy's 4, after the bite of 87, purple guy went insane because his son died, and then became disappointed with his son, who is the older brother, who is the guy wearing the Foxy mask, and he became insane, and the cold-blooded killer that we're all known and used to. So I'm guessing when Freddy Fazbear's opens, because of the incident with the bite of 87, they stopped using, let's just say they stopped using Golden Freddy because of the incident, and they decided to cash in on Spring Bonnie too, since his mechanisms were kind of all screwed up and the spring locks kept on breaking loose. So, and according to the message in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, after simultaneous, meaning after repeating accidents that happened while wearing the suit, they decided to kind of store it away and not use it anymore. And what I'm guessing the replacement suits are, I'm guessing they're basically the same suits, just without the spring lock mechanisms. They're like just those slip-on suits and stuff, but they're basically like the same type of structure. So I'm guessing the Golden Freddy, where he would be, is like kind of the back room after when Freddy Fazbear's opens. And around that time, I'm guessing he's still a security guard there, but he just goes rogue. He just goes rogue. So I'm guessing the first murder happened. It shows in the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 when the first murder happened, which the victim later becomes the Marionette. So basically, what I'm thinking that has happened is that Marionette is outside of the pizzeria. Hang on. Actually, it's kind of better if I kind of show it to you guys. Hang on. Just give me a sec. Let me just type it in right now. fnaf 2. Let me just type it in right now. On Google right here, and let me guys show you which one I'm talking about. So it's a lot easier since I am recording it on the screen right now. Which one is it? Which one is it? This one right here. I'm guessing it's this one. Right here. So basically, this is Marionette right here, this little child who is right here. Basically, what I'm guessing is that this is a birthday party, and he was locked out for some sort of prank or something else. And because Purple Guy has gone insane, so basically what the minigame shows us is that he is locked out of the pizzeria and can't get in. And I'm guessing he's kind of jealous that all these other kids are getting cake and he is not. Meanwhile, Purple Guy's car drives by, and then he later brutally murders the child and then drives away. I'm guessing that's the first murder, since in fact this did happen before on the events of the other games, So I'm basically guessing that that's the case, that was the first murder, and the other four murders happened during the Foxy Go 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 minigame. You guys may remember that one minigame where you play Foxy and you see Purple Guy right there. He's smiling, and I'm guessing he's smiling because according to Purple Guy's database in the Five Nights at Freddy's wiki, it says that he smiles insanely, like a cold-blooded killer would. And if you guys notice, 4 children are killed. I'm guessing that those are the 4 other children who died, which are Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Freddy. Later on in the future. And in the Marionette minigame, Give Life, that's the game. What that's trying to tell us is that was around the time when the animatronics began to have minds of their own, and they began to smell weird because Marionette had to put them in the suits and stuff like that. and blood began to come out because the suit, if you remember from Five Nights 1, because of the metal endoskeleton parts and wiring, it probably caused their eyeballs to come out or something like that, causing the suit, the corpses of the kids to bleed, causing that weird smell. And so I'm guessing that's when the events of Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm guessing that's when the classic suits were used for the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 characters. But then after that, after a couple of murdering incidents, which were Purple Guy, they had to close the place during to like a 90-day investigation or something like that. And then I'm guessing they later reopened it, which is where the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 come in place. This is just a theory that me and my friends discussed, and that actually makes sense. So basically, yeah, the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, that's where they come in. Around that time, where it reopens after the incidents of murders that had happened to the Purple Guy. And I'm guessing that Purple Guy is still working there since he hasn't been caught yet for the crimes that he has committed. So basically, he begins the murders around the 7th night. Because if you remember from Guy's calls, he says that someone used one of the suits. I'm guessing he used Golden Freddy to do so, since he said that we had a spare one in the back, a yellow one. Because if he was to use Spring Bonnie, he probably would have died already, since that is the most unstable out of the two, Golden Freddy and Spring Bonnie. So I'm guessing he used Golden Freddy. So what I'm guessing he did was he removed the endoskeleton. So that there's a metal endoskeleton in the game. I haven't seen it yet, but Marco has showed me pictures of the endoskeleton who's been shoved in the music box. So what I'm guessing that represents was Golden Freddy did in fact have an endoskeleton, but it had been removed. That's why Golden Freddy is now like an emptiest suit. And to hide it, Purple Guy, he shoved it in Marionette's music box to like try and hide it, and then he used the suit. So he probably did that to make sure that he wouldn't get killed, and then he began committing other murders. And I'm guessing that's when the pizzeria goes on lockdown again. So yeah, and then I'm guessing that's when the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 1 happened, which is the year is I'm guessing that at Fredbear's Family Diner, it is in fact 1987, but I'm guessing the events that happened, the bite of 87, were a few months earlier than the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It's just a game theory. I'm definitely might not be right, but I might not be wrong either. So that's what I'm thinking about Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, if Five Nights at Freddy's 1 comes in, the year is 1998. I think, according to game theories, that Five Nights at Freddy's 1 takes place in 1998. Oh my god, I'm losing my train of thought here. And that's when the place reopens again after the incidents have been investigated. And what I'm thinking is that after Freddy Fazbear's closed down, that's when sister locations started to come in, like Circus Baby's Pizza World. Well, I don't really know much about it, but according to the teasers that I have looked at, it had been cancelled since the place got burned down before. Since it was only open for 1 day, according to Marco. It was only open for 1 day because of the place got burned down by some cars that had passed by. And so that's when the Circus Baby's Rentals, that's the name of the location, came to be. Now I'm guessing this takes place after Five Nights at Freddy's 1, after it closes down. Like probably like a month later, or maybe like 2 weeks later. I'm not completely sure. So what I'm guessing is that Afton, after Freddy Fazbear's closes down for good, is the CEO of Circus Babe, of the sister location of Fazbear Entertainment. And I'm guessing after Circus Baby's Rental gets shut down, because at some point I think it does get shut down, I'm guessing he gets enraged and breaks into Freddy Fazbear, since the animatronics are still active. And I'm guessing he disguises himself and then dismantles each of the animatronics one by one. I'm guessing that's how that works, since it actually would make sense that his own company got shut down since Afton Robotics, according to the Five Nights at Freddy's database, Afton owns a certain robotics foundation called Afton's Robotics. So I'm guessing he's a designer of the newer animatronics, and I have seen the blueprints for the newer animatronics, and unfortunately, all 4 animatronics have been designed to kill children. Since Funtime Freddy has a storage tank, and Foxy and Freddy, they both have voice imitators. So yeah, I'm guessing that they were both designed to kill. That they were all 4 of them were designed to kill children. But I'm guessing after the foundation gets shut down and stuff like that, I don't really know about sister location, but I will find out about it later. I don't want to spoil it for me. I have not been watching gameplay videos like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, even though player have been telling me to since I'm missing it. I don't want to have any spoilers. So yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened. So Afton dismantles the animatronics, and I'm guessing that's when the souls of all 5 children, like, they come and confront him. And according to the Five Nights at Freddy's minigame, he tries to hide in the Spring Bonnie, but because of his Spring Lock's failures, from what I remember, he was laughing. And from what I remember from Phone Guy, who I think is Mike Schmidt, I'm probably going to be definitely wrong about that, he says that moisture or air can cause the spring locks to break loose if you are breathing or touching the spring locks for any reason. So I'm guessing he was laughing for way too long, and it caused the spring locks to come loose, practically killing him in the process, making him to become SpringTrap. But the souls of the kids, they weren't free, definitely weren't free after that. Since, well, in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, you have to complete all the minigames in order to free the kids. So yeah, I'm guessing they just were there just to watch Afton die and rest for a little bit. I don't know how Afton could have survived 30 years while he was in there, but he somehow was able to survive. I'll probably find out more about it when I play Sister Location. But after Sister Location, I'm guessing 30 years later, that's when Five Nights at Freddy's 3 comes in place. Since it's like 30 years after the original 1998, which I don't know what year it would be. Hang on, let me type in on Google Calculator so I can try and check it out. Alright, so alright, let me type it in to see how many years it will. 30 years, right? Okay. Alright, so let's type it in here. 1998, that's the year of Five Nights 1, times 30, which is 30 years. Nah, that's gotta be wrong. That's gotta be wrong. Hang on. Let's try this again. Because I don't think that's right. 1998. Let's try adding it this time. Whoops. Wrong button. Plus 30. Let's try plus 30 this time. 2028. Is that seriously the year? No, I thought it had to be like 2016. Okay, so I'm guessing 2028 is the year of when this happened. I'm not completely positive. I still think it's 2016. That's the year Freddy Fazbear's right. Sorry, I got something stuck on my screen. But yeah, apparently 2028 is 30 years after 1998. Apparently, it's not confirmed yet. Scott hasn't confirmed it yet. He's not confirming dates yet, but that's basically the case. So I'm guessing, according to the articles of how Freddy Fazbear's Right burned down, it was supposedly due to fire wiring. But what I'm guessing is that because of the souls of the children are there, I'm guessing before they leave, they set the place on fire to try and kill Afton for good after finding out that yet he is still alive. I'm guessing. I'm not positive, but I'm guessing. And Margot says that it is in fact now confirmed at the end of Sister Location. He did tell me that there was going to be a custom night. I did know that because I've been watching the teasers to see what's new. But he did say that there's like this hidden cutscene showing that SpringTrap survived the fire. It's quite surprising since I actually thought that Afton would be dead for good. Turns out I was wrong about that. So yeah, so apparently he does survive the fire. So I'm guessing after Sister Location there is going to be another game explaining more about how SpringTrap survived the fire and stuff like that. There's like so much information that has to be covered. Like more information on Marionette, of how he got his mystical powers and stuff like that. And the same with Golden Freddy. like whether he's an hallucination or he's an actual ghost. No, I'm pretty sure he's an actual ghost, but like how he's able to teleport and stuff like that. Like, I'm just wondering how stuff like that has worked. There's like so many stuff that Scott has to has to reveal, and I can't wait to see if there is in fact going to be a new game, another game of Five Nights at Freddy's. I can't wait to see what that's about. And also, it has been confirmed that there is in fact going to be a movie. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie is going to be released soon. Since you know the director who created Monster House, right? Gil Kennan. He said that he was going to be directing the movie, but according to the notes I read on Steam, they're going to be redoing the movie, since I guess Kennan kind of messed something up and Scott didn't like it, so he requested the movie to be redone. But I think that was a good choice, since Scott is the in fact creator of Five Nights at Freddy's after all, and I guess that would be a good choice, since Scott is the one who invented the entire thing and knows what is going to come next. So I'm guessing that was a pretty good choice by Scott. Well done, Scott. And I can't wait until the movie comes out. I don't know when exactly it's going to come out, probably 2020 or something like that, but I hope it's going to come out soon. Well, I guess that's so far what I'm going to talk about. All I wanted to talk about is how I think the timeline is going to play out, and so far what I think, how I think the timeline kind of plays out. The Bite of 87, I already sorted that out. I sorted out how everything kind of like fits together. I mean, I know I'm definitely not going to be wrong in several areas. People might probably hate me for doing things like this, but I love Five Nights at Freddy's. Scott made an excellent series, and that's how much I actually care about it. The fact that there are so many secrets that just have to be answered, you know? So that's pretty much going to end it for this video. I am going to have to end it here, since I don't really have much to talk about. I already talked about the movie. I already talked about where sister location might play a role in the original timeline has been sorted out and stuff like that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to end the video here. So you guys, if you did enjoy this video, click the like button down below. I will leave a link to and also, if you did enjoy this video as well, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Unfortunately, I did only get to play one night, but I only did that since I wanted to talk about the stuff that's going on now, since this is a new video. So anyways, you guys, that's going to end it for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I need those subscribers, man, and since I have been really behind the videos lately because school has been holding me back, but don't worry, I will get those videos right on schedule. So anyways, you guys, don't forget to subscribe to King Sloshy, East Goes Boo, MGO316, all that good stuff down in the description below. I'll leave you links to their channels, and I will keep you posted on more of these theories if there is new information to come out, and I will let you guys know if I have plans for new live actions and stuff like that. I am now going to be confirming some of the new live actions. Not only are we working on the Star Wars live action right now, but we're also working on the Spider-Man Homecoming live action of what we might think that the cinematic universe might be doing for that movie. We are in fact going to be doing a Five Nights live action too, based on the information that Scott has decided to give us and what we may think may happen in the future. And I will keep you guys posted whether several live actions are going to come or not. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is this episode of Five Nights at Freddy, and this is Meta894 signing out. I'll see you guys in the next episode. It is the nice fun talking to you guys again after like about a month. Happy 2017. This is Meta894 signing out. Peace.